It is time to laugh. It is time to have fun. It is time to live in the moment. We are on cosmic fire right now. Hello, my name is Lucy Davis and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, ladies and gents, we are in some powerful energies right now. I'm filming this video on the 20th of May. Funnily enough, in the slot that my Lucy Davis Live normally goes out, because there is a pre-recorded going on there. So I thought, right, I'm going to utilize that slot to create this video, which is for the full moon that's taking place in just a few days. Now, as I step through the energy update for this full moon, you're probably going to be like, been feeling that. Oh, yeah, I've been feeling that. I've been seeing that. It is wild out there, ladies and gents. And I know that I said to you that things were going to be easier in this month. And I personally feel they have been, especially now, because we're getting a real injection of fun. I don't know why they just said fun and frolics, but I'm not sure about the frolicking piece of it, but there is a lot of fun to be had out there at the moment. There is a lot of joy to be leaning into and really embracing. And ladies and gents, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here, because it has been wild. These energies, I wouldn't blame anybody for checking out right now. Like, genuinely, we need you. And, we are so close to really stepping forwards to a different vibration now. But so to hang on in there, but I have no judgment. There is a lot of animals that are passing over. There are a lot of humans that are checking out for one reason and another. And genuinely right now, I get it. The energies are powerful, and it is so obvious that this split has taken place. And anybody that is not in alignment with you, anybody that was not at the level of frequency that you are, is being almost flicked away just like that. And it is a difficult one for us to deal with, because we're human beings and we get attached to things. And, we know what it's like to speak to this person and touch this person and go and do that thing and eat that. And all of a sudden it's like, nope, this is not resonant anymore. And it is a wild one out there. Anyway, before we go into the detailed full moon energy update, I would like to share with you guys, sorry about my nose. My nose is really going today. Not itchy, not mucousy, nothing like that. It's just I'm getting this whole channeling thing going to a whole new level, which I will cover off during the full moon energy update. It's fair to say gifts have gone to a new level. It is fair to say people have been hanging on to my ankles this last weekend to keep me grounded, particularly yesterday, Sunday, the 19th of May. Oh my goodness gracious me, is all I'm going to say. Thank you to those of you that were there holding on to my ankles. I really do appreciate it. Okay, ladies and gents, so we are building up to the next Soul School event on June the 23rd right now. We are back in Manchester with some of my favourite team, of course, because they are local there. And we are going to really be bringing it big time to an area of Manchester, which I've done some big work in previously. And, we really are going to bring the energies. So it's only just over a month before that event takes place. So if you haven't already got your tickets, please do get them. We only have a very limited amount of spaces at that event. So it is time for you to get yourselves ready. Now, I do believe it's a Sunday, which is a weird day for me to be doing events, but it is a Sunday. It's a one-day event, and it is going to be huge. It is going to be just a few days before I leave the country for a couple of months. So please, I know I don't live in the UK, but please do be aware there is going to be no Lucy energy in the Northern Hemisphere for a couple of months whilst I go off and do some big, the last energy work that I see myself doing in this lifetime. I shouldn't say that. That sounds very final, doesn't it? the size of it, the severity of it, the sheer shifts with it, I see that being the last one. I will always have fun and play with the energies. And whenever I get a calling from Gaia, I will go and I will meet her needs. But I really do feel that this is the last piece of the puzzle for me personally, so that I can hand over to whoever's going to take over after me. I don't know who, but I feel that I'm going to be getting a little bit of a lay down, feet up, having a pina colada in the sunshine somewhere, hopefully all being well, like I say. So Soul School on the 23rd of June is going to be the last time that you see me for a little while. So please, 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 if you do fancy coming along to that, please do. Now, I would really like you to encourage people that that this could benefit to come along to this event. This is not going to be the in-depth, deep dive that we do at the 2-day events, or potentially a longer event if I get my own way for later on this year. However, it's going to be like an introduction to Soul School. So anybody that that hasn't been able to come before, but would be really, really, would really benefit from this, please do share the link with them. Honestly, it will be the kindest thing that you can do to them to help them get on their journey, to help them shift so that they can go on and be the incredible, incredible being without all of the trauma and without the procrastination and without the clinging on to toxic relationships and things like that, to help humanity shift in such a huge way. For those of you in Australia and in the Southern Hemisphere, I'm going to be on the Gold Coast on the 7th of July. Now, interestingly, this weekend, I've been channeling the 7th of July a lot. Once upon a time, back in 2018, maybe 2016, I can't remember, I was in Cambodia and I left a very important message in a book on the 7th of July. And if you've read my book, you would have, go to the picture section, you will see that picture in there of the message that I left. 7th of July has always been a massive day for me. It's just by default that it has fallen on that day that the venue was available. So we are going to be really, really making a massive shift in the Southern Hemisphere on that day. And then, ladies and gents, I'm going to probably be going to Sydney for about a week to catch up with friends. And then I am going on a holiday. Yes. Finally getting a holiday in paradise. So you watch this space. I'm going to be going offline in that period. Then I'm going to go and do some other cool stuff whilst I'm down that part of the world, because so many incredible people that I know live down there. So I'm going to be spending some amazing time before heading back eventually. Whenever that happens, you guys know what I'm like. Anyway, enough about all of that stuff. Anything that you want to learn about myself, learn about what I do, please, please, please do head to the description field of this video. You can find my website there, how to get on the Weekly Woo, which is my newsletter, which is a very, very important newsletter. If you like hearing the insights of what I'm doing, where I'm going, the way that the world's shifting, this is a very important newsletter. You'll get access to all of the videos and everything else that I do on there also. So please, please, please do go there and sign up and share it with your friends, ladies and gents. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this full moon energy update for May 2024 on the go. So it's fair to say, since my last energy update, we have been blasted hard by the energies. Would you agree? I'm laughing because everybody I've spoken to is like, oh my God, please tell me it's going to stop soon. My goodness, it has been absolutely exhausting, purely being alive right now. Just literally getting yourself up and out of bed and in the shower and just navigating a little bit of life each day is quite a challenge right now. So again, like I said at the beginning of this video, guys, I want to send you so much love for doing this. You are literally embodying these vibrations and you are literally stepping through. So thank you for doing that. I actually was away a week or two ago and I had to embody a very, very strong energy. And my goodness gracious me, it sent me, I'm going to say batshit. I was emotional. I was sensitive. I was fatigued. I had all of this weird stuff going on. Thankfully, it only lasted a couple of days, but it was very, very out of character for me. And I'm just glad that I'm not dealing with that anymore. That's all I'm going to say. So, like I said, everyone I've spoken to has been feeling fatigue. Their ears have been ringing. They've got high-pitched screeching in their ears. They've had flus, colds, and lots of other symptoms going on. And I just want to remind you guys, because this is a lot of the feedback that I'm getting, these are what we call ascension symptoms. These are the body trying to adapt to the new vibration that is on the planet. And it is very, very difficult at times. A lot of people are not sleeping properly. A lot of people are, not sleeping at night, but then they want to sleep during the day. Some people are very sensitive to the sunshine. Whatever is going on with you, please, please, please be gentle with yourself. Like I said at the beginning, you're a very important piece of this puzzle. We need you. We want you. We love you. And please do hang on in there. Now, hopefully, this full moon energy update is going to give you a little bit of excitement and a little bit of a pickup, because my favorite thing, adventures are afoot, my friends. And my goodness, is that the case in my personal reality? It is time to laugh. It is time to have fun. It is time to live in the moment and allow mysticism to guide you. It's time to play and have all the fun that you have been putting on hold for the last 4 years. The past is the past, and now we choose to go to higher consciousness if we are willing to enjoy. Now, I don't know about you, ladies and gents, but if somebody said to me, you are going to receive heaven on earth by having fun, it's a no-brainer, right? All you've got to do is say, I'm going to release all of this nonsense, all of this old baggage that I've been holding on to. The past is literally the past. It's time to move forward. And my weekend in Madrid has just absolutely nailed that for me. I have not laughed that much in ages. We sang, we danced. We trotted around the city in high heels. It was absolutely incredible. And my goodness gracious me, did it do all of us the world of good. We're all on a different vibration today. And one of the girls, and I know she's going to watch this back, literally shed about 10 years after one day. So it's absolutely amazing. The next area of focus under this full moon is dreams. Oh my goodness gracious me, what is going on with dreams, ladies and gents? Like, how powerful are they right now? All I'm going to say to you guys is trust what you are seeing, feeling, and hearing. I've had a couple of warnings about people in dreams in the last few days. Likewise, I have been told a number of other people in and around me are feeling and experiencing similar things. Our dream consciousness is going to a new level. So my recommendation to you guys is, before you go to bed at night, ask yourself to remember any dreams I have that are relevant for me, and to have messages. And please trust that when you remember dreams, they are messages, they are memos for you. Then when you wake up in the morning, rather than scrabbling around or reaching for your phone or whatever, lay there and just hold them so that they can immerse in your cells and you will remember them. Then when you do move, write them down in a journal. Have a journal next to your bed. Now, one of my ex-partners used to tell me I was crazy having a journal next to my bed and, doing all of that stuff. But you know what? Like, that's their stuff. If your partner thinks you're crazy, please, please, please know you are going to get some amazing memos. Normally, when there is resistance to something, that is when the gold ends up unfolding in another way. So please do trust yourself. If you're anything like me, you dream loads every night. I astral travel and all these things, but the dreams have been a whole new level in the last few days. And I am loving the fact that it is like this, because in my opinion right now, the dreams and the meanings behind the dreams are also saying, yes, we're going to give you the memos to heal. Yes, we're going to give you the information right now that you need to be able to make decisions and stay away from people or cut things or do things differently. I also feel that this dreaming has the meaning of, it's time to dream big under this May full moon. We've got a big moon. It's going to be shining the spotlight. So it's time to create. It's time to imagine. It's time to dream things that you probably have thought, I can't dream that. Like, that's a bit too greedy, or I can't dream that. Like, it's totally unrealistic. Now is time to bring that in. Of course, as the light shines on the world, nothing can no longer be hidden. Like, we literally can no longer hide anything. Everything is coming to the surface. Now, you may have seen in the news, if you watch mainstream, I don't, but I see things filtering in across social media. And obviously I've got a beautiful team who call me and tell me things. So there is information coming out on the vaccines right now. There is information coming out on politics right now. There's information coming out on the financial system right now. There's information coming out on the medical system. There is information coming out on so many different levels, and nothing can be hidden anymore. You are going to realize the authentic vibration behind everybody. You're going to know the people that have been ripping you off. You are going to know the people who have been leading you up the garden path. You are going to know the people who have been saying things to manipulate you to get something out of you, whether that is sex, money, whatever, you know. Trust me, you are going to see it very, very clearly. And it is an exciting period of time. Manipulation cannot come forwards to the new earth with us. So everything has to come to the surface. And it is very much about truth, which is why we're seeing a lot about the royal family. We're seeing a lot about all of these different areas right now. Now, belief systems are very much under the spotlight as well. Anything inauthentic has to go. So let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and your partner thinks it is okay to cheat. It is okay. This behavior is going to be brought right up to the surface, and that person is going to learn in a very challenging, difficult way that the way that you are treated, or the way that you treat people, is the way that it's going to come straight back to you. You are going to get manipulated. You are going to have devious behavior around you. You are going to have people cheat you, whether that is out of money, whether that is out of sex, whether that is out of a relationship, or whatever it is. If you cheat people, you are going to be cheated. Nothing inauthentic can last. Everything has to go. So anyone out there being what I'm going to call a Johnny Big Bollocks, saying this is just the way I am, oh, my friends, you are in for one heck of a shock. Like the cocky, arrogant, this is just the way I am behavior has to go, the savior complex must go also. The savior is about you and your ego. And we are in a space right now where we need to learn to love our ego. Absolutely. Absolutely we do, because our ego is a part of us, and we've got, I always view it as like an added on bit of us, but it is a part of us. And what we need to be recognizing right now is why we are doing these things. What is it for? So please be aware, all of these things are going to be coming to the surface, excuse me. Now, I know we're getting quite a lot of emails at the moment about people, oh, we need to fix this person. We need to fix this situation. This needs to be sorted. And, you know, we're having to go back to people and say, look, what is it within this situation that you feel is your responsibility? And it triggers people. Oh, I just want to be a good person. Oh, this person really deserves it. I get all of that. But all you need to do is shine so bright, and the people around you will either do or they won't do, and they will put their hands up because they know they have to. They know they've got no other choice. There is going to be a lot of legal shifts over the coming weeks of this full moon. Law and justice is coming up in a big, big way. So if you've got any court cases upcoming, things like that, be very clear that there are some massive shifts that are taking place right now. And we are looking much bigger picture. It's almost like we're on the eagle's perch and we're looking down and we're watching everybody right now. And this is what's happening. Now, I believe, I don't know, but I believe over the weekend or over the last few days or something like that, something has happened with Julian Assange. So all I'm going to say is, I don't know what's happened with that, but his name's been popping up a lot for me, like literally everywhere I go, I'm seeing his name everywhere. So I know that something has happened with him, and this is the kind of shifts that we're going to be seeing now. Like I say, I don't watch the news and anything like that, and nobody's told me anything about this, but I know and I feel that something has happened in the last few days, because all of a sudden his name, I was in Madrid, his name was popping up everywhere, come back to where I live, and it's again everywhere, and it's places where I've been and I just haven't seen it before. So obviously there is something happening right now. Be aware. The legal system cannot continue in the way that it is. Justice has to be served for everybody that has had injustices, but that doesn't mean you need to do that. It means the whole system needs to be collapsed, not you taking it on for the world or humanity, because that is, again, this savior complex. Now, it is weird right now. I actually spoke to a member of my team earlier today, and they were like, Lucy, I'm actually scared of you right now. Like, you're being a badass right now. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, I'm on this massive decluttering mission. I am like hiring and firing in my team. I am like pulling things in and throwing things out and shaking things up. I've removed some of my programs. I've basically cut a load of stuff. I'm throwing things out. I cannot even say to you, I have realized I do not want to work hard. I want to work and make things simple. It's about being smart with your energy. And what I've realized is that there are so many people and things out there that have just wanted to suck on my energy. And I actually met with a lady last week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember which day, but one day last week. And she said to me, Lucy, you are handing your power over consistently. Whether it's to a man, whether it is to your work, whether it is to people, whatever, you are handing your power over. And you know what? I thought, yes, that resonates with me. I hand my power over because I want everybody else to be powerful. And actually, all I've got to do is be powerful. And the people that are as powerful will come, they will gravitate, and they will shine, and they will step up as well. So I am decluttering like a mad thing. I'm getting rid of certain apps. I'm getting rid of certain platforms. You name it. I have literally gone with a hand grenade into my life right now. And I am so excited. But what's happened? Everybody around me has got a little bit scared. But this is a good thing. It keeps everybody on their toes. So look at things with a whole new vision right now. What do you need to look at differently? Do you need to look at the way that you love differently? Do you need to look at your relationship differently? Do you need to look at your business differently? And in answer to the last one, absolutely, everybody should look looking at the way that they do business and be looking to do it differently. And this could be looking at your diet. This could be looking at your, your exercise regime. I've gone back to working with a personal trainer today. It's my first day. I know I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow, or I'm going to be able to walk like Bambi, because she literally put me through it, but it was amazing. And this is it. I am so certain of who I am. I am so certain of the gold that I bring to the world. Now, I do not need to be push with these things. I actually need to take a step back and allow things to unfold in the way that they need to. So my question to you guys is, what do you need to look at differently under this new moon, full moon? My apologies. Now, allow the light of the full moon to actually show you without any question what it is you need to do. It will be there for you if you allow yourself to see it. Authenticity. So what is your legacy? What do you wish to leave as your legacy on the party, at the party? How are you going to bring your wisdom forwards, going in that direction? This is what is important right now. We have collapsed the inauthenticity. We cannot have it anymore, which is why the belief systems are coming up, which is why the truth is coming up, which is why all of a sudden people are going, I don't resonate with that person anymore. What did I ever see in that person? And all of a sudden, the legacy starts to come in. Love was our mission, to come down here and to love each other and remember who we are. However, authenticity is the highest frequency on the planet. So how are you going to leave your wisdom? What is it that you are going to do to leave the world a better place after you have gone? Now, I alluded to this a short time ago, and it is a very, very, very important piece of this puzzle for the full moon. This full moon is about fun. It's about good times. It's about joy. It's about laughter. And like I said, again, at the beginning, we did this in Madrid in the weekend just gone. Oh my goodness. Our cups have been filled up so much. We have laughed. We were in this beautiful penthouse apartment, and we laughed our socks off. Now, ladies and gents, so many of us, we're taught to feel guilty that we laugh. We should feel guilty for joke and play and really have that finger pointing and giggling relationship with people, but it is so important for us. It's an essential piece of this frequency. A higher no mud can stick to you when you're giggling. You know, if you have somebody that you can sit and converse with without the TV, without the radio, without the distractions, literally just you and them, and you chat and you laugh and you joke and you banter, you're never, ever, ever going to get a higher vibrational frequency than that, ever. If you need to be out in a bar to do that, if you need to just have something there to distract you to talk about, so it's about that, please know you are missing out on the authenticity vibration. The only way we are going to create a higher frequency is for us to breathe it and live it. Consciousness is shifting, and we are on the team to ensure that this happens. We're moving out of the old. Everything must come up for healing. And I'm talking, you know, this is going to show up in viruses. This is going to show up in illnesses. This is going to show up in people leaving your life. This is going to show up in cars breaking down and all sorts of different things like that, because the healing has to come to the surface in whichever way you have committed to doing. You know, the old vibration of hedonistic lifestyle. And I'll be honest with you, like, I went to a nightclub for the first time in donkey's years this weekend. And oh my goodness gracious me, I was like, okay, this is really intriguing. Now, although I wasn't drinking alcohol, it was very interesting. We got to dance, we got to move, but we also found the very, very heavy energy that was surrounding us. So we were kind of like the little portal of light in that environment, which was really, really beautiful. It's amazing what you see when you go to a nightclub, trust me. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious me, was that used to be me? Wow. Now, as you guys know, love is my favorite subject, and love is on the up. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Predominantly, this is about love being sent to Mother Earth. It is being received in a very different way, and it is being sent in a different way. We are really recognizing the glorious colors. We are recognizing the glory of the sunflowers. We are recognizing the glory of the roses, you know, as you can see behind me. We're noticing the colors much more. You know, we're actually witnessing the waters shift now. So I have been telling my team for many, many, many months, maybe a year now, maybe 18 months, that Atlantis will resurface. And, you know, do not be surprised if the old map will be brought back online at some point. Like, genuinely, I have been talking about this for about 18 months. And, you know, I have actually, as you guys know, or you might not know, but I shifted 350,000 years of karma when I was in New Zealand and Australia. And, you know, on that big trip that I did in February, I had to connect all the different points of Atlantis and Lemuria and actually shift the karma. And I said, when I finished that work, to my team, that we will be seeing the old map be brought back online. So, you know, what's interesting is Kevin and I have been talking about the maps and whether it's flat Earth or a planet for literally the last week or two. Now, Kevin and I have never spoken about this. Literally, I got a voice note from him and he's like, mate, I know that you're probably not going to want to talk about this, but this keeps coming up for me. So can you give me your perspective? So I gave him my perspective. Not going to go there here. It's completely irrelevant what my thought process is. I don't attach to anything. However, my point of sharing this is that the truth is going to be coming apparent on the earth in the coming months or years. Do not be surprised about this. Like, be open to everything. Like I always say, you know, observe everything and consume nothing. So if this doesn't resonate with you, what I'm saying, just let it go and see what happens in the future. The other thing that I want to say is about this new vibration of love towards the planet. We're actually seeing new animals. Animals that have never been seen and never been heard of before are all of a sudden showing themselves. So do be aware, we have shifted. The world has changed. We have two different energies now, and it is down to you which side of the fence you are on. Let me be straight. If you are somebody who is being abusive, who is being nasty, who is being mean, who is being personal, who is, you know, really, really holding on to old drama to satisfy their needs, please know you are not going to be in the higher consciousness. Like, get a grip on it. Okay. A lot of people think they can be really mean to people and get away. Oh, you know, I'm higher consciousness. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. We need to get into alignment of this. Yes, you can, you know, have boundaries in place. Yes, you can speak your truth because that's authenticity. But being personal and mean and nasty doesn't need to get that way, ever. Thankfully, the love between people will be abundant also. A big shift of old souls connecting much more deeply is going to come together. I'm hearing a lot about twin flames right now. I'm hearing a lot of you know, people just feeling the pull back towards the souls who are of their soul family, like really, really significantly. It's like almost like we're being suckered, vacuumed towards each other right now. Any blocks that have been there in the past will be removed. It doesn't matter about distance. It doesn't matter about time. It doesn't matter a place. All of the past will be removed. So let's say, for example, there have been situations whereby maybe you've butted heads in the past or whatever. All of that will be gone. And all of a sudden you will find yourself placed with these people and you'll be like, wow, what was the last year about? Or what was the last month about? Or what was the last 10 years about? Or 20 years about? Like, so just be open to that. I really do see this shift of the souls taking place, and everybody's going where they need to be right now. So many people I hear are moving around, going to different countries, and I'm like, everybody's literally setting themselves up because they know where they need to be for this ascension, for this literal shift that I saw. If you guys remember, I saw golden ropes around the earth and literally it being moved, and that's where we are, I believe. Now we're stepping into that. So under this full moon, we are going to see a lot of success, a lot of luck. And in fact, a better way of me putting it is abundance. We are going to have a much more abundant, creative or co-creative consciousness on the planet. It is going to be very, very incredible for handing us new opportunities. There is going to be health. There's going to be healing because of the luck and the abundance and the shift in mindset that people have been living in for some time, which is bloody exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited. The way that we are going to do this, ladies and gents, is gratitude. This is how the opportunities will be cemented. We are going to set intentions. We're going to be using manifestation as a tool. We're going to be shifting the mindset. As I mentioned earlier in decluttering, like by us decluttering, we are going to be shifting from this, I must work hard, to being smart. Oof, we've got an interesting week or two, ladies and gents, haven't we? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm literally living this. I've been living this for maybe a week or so. Like I say, my team are like, Lucy, I'm scared of you right now. Like, you are shifting things and quantum leaping things and shifting timelines, like, blah, 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 blah. It's so quickly. And, you know, I've got to be honest, every word that I'm saying is coming true very quickly. And I'm going to share a little bit about that in a minute because our intuition is coming online a lot more. We are quantum leaping right now if we want to. We are able to shift timelines just like this. We can literally make the choice to step up and step in, and all of a sudden, boom, it's done. Like I said earlier about the fun and everything, it is time for us to lighten up, loosen up, let the old go. It's time to be social. It's time to hang out with your friends. It's time to be with your loved ones. It's time to call that person and say, you know what? I love you and I miss you and I want to be with you. Do things that fire your soul up. It is fascinating how many people right now are reaching out. It has been really quite intriguing what's gone on over the weekend. The amount of people reaching out because they're ready to be social. They want to be friends, you know, and some of these people I've not spoken to in a long time. And all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I used to have a great time with Lucy, so I want to hang out with her. Like, let's get the girls together and let's do this again. Now, as we're having fun and as we're firing up our soul to be literally our most abundant version, guilt and shame has to come up to be released. So please enjoy yourself and please recognize that that may be something that comes up. It's not about being productive. It's about having fun and laughter and enjoying the moments. Joy going forwards from this month forwards must be a priority. We have to be having fun. And if we're not having fun, we are missing a memo. We cannot shift to high levels of consciousness if everything is so serious and everything is about, I have to be the savior and I have to be this and I have to be that. Like, laugh. Enjoy yourself. Go on the goddamn trip. Trust me, when I am throwing myself into the ocean from my water bungalow in paradise, I'm going to be sending you all clips of me doing just that. Joy will be a priority in my life right now. Trust me. Now, another energy that is very, very prevalent right now under this full moon is bravery. Trust and love for self is a big thread for this moon. What do we need to be brave with to achieve it? This could be telling somebody that you love them. It's not always jumping out of a plane. Now, my right shoulder's getting itchy now. Over the last week, I have identified why my right shoulder gets itchy, which is really fascinating. So it's interesting that it's just started coming on again, because I haven't had it for maybe a week today. So fascinating stuff. As I was saying a moment ago, intuition is going to a whole new level. And I personally have experienced this firsthand over the weekend and over, I'm pretty intuitive anyway. People always laugh at me when I say I'm pretty intuitive, but it's going to go to a whole new level. And this excites me massively. I personally am receiving instantly. It's warnings, it's truth. Just yesterday, I was in a taxi talking about how I see something just about to explode. And then I got out of a taxi and a van had literally exploded and it was on fire. So, be aware that these things are taking place. Be aware that we are going to be given everything that we see. And no word of a lie, I haven't put it on my social media. I did put it on my stories on my WhatsApp for, people close to me to know that I was safe. But yeah, I didn't put it on my social media because I thought people might freak out a little bit, especially the people that were in the area. So just be very aware that we are literally creating our reality instantly right now. And everything that I'm talking about is coming into reality very, very quickly. And if I give you a warning, might be worth paying attention to that right now. So what we need to be looking at under this full moon is, what do we need to let go of? We are on cosmic fire right now. What is draining us? What is holding us back? What do we no longer need in our lives to be able to step forwards? So, ladies and gents, that is the energy update for this full moon. It's quite pokey, it's quite potent, it's going to be an extremely buoyant one. Now, I'm going to give you an exercise so that you can just neutralize these energies and be a little bit more calm if it so resonates with you. So if you would like to jot it down, please do pop this video on pause, run off, grab yourself a pen and paper, and let's get this show on the road. So as always, with any of the exercises that I give you, the first thing that we need to do is smudge our auric field. Now, ladies and gents, I'm doing this daily right now because of people that I'm around, people that are messaging me, people that are communicating with me, everything. It's sticky energy right now. So just literally release everything that no longer serves me. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Okay. Just whatever. Let's just get rid of that stickiness from around us. Second step is do your space. Very important that we are smudging our space and allowing the windows to be open and allowing all of the energy that no longer serves us to leave the building. We need it to be gone. These things are holding us back. So please, and use whatever words you need. Thank you so much for serving me so well. Now it's time for me to release you. I thank you. I honor you. I appreciate you. Okay. Now, ladies and gents, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I want you to set up your space, but rather than finding something connecting and beautiful and loving and, healing, I want you to find a song or a few songs that make you happy. And I would like you to literally dance around your space that you have just saged or smudged with whatever it is, Palo Santo, salt, essential oils, and literally allow your body to feel the vibration of life and allow yourself to move freely. Because you know what, guys, me dancing at the weekend did me so much good. Now, you guys know I go to salsa every week and it's a thing. I love it. Makes me feel very girly and very feminine. And it's lovely to just be commanded by someone, I guess is the right word to use. Anyway, So this is a beautiful energy, you know, but if you put on some dance tunes or something that really makes you want to let it go, you're going to be shaking out and shaking off all of the things that need to end in your life. And then what you do after you have done that for a couple of songs, I want you to ask yourself, what makes you happy? What do you want more of in your life? Ladies who were with me at the weekend, behave yourselves. And how do you and would you like to experience this joy? So how do you and how would you like to experience this joy in your life? Once you've written all of that down, get up and dance that into existence. Call it in. Yes, I love dancing. Yes, I love spending time with my partner. I love being open and honest. I love content creation, whatever it is for you. Okay. And ladies and gents, that is your full moon energy update for May 2024. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments how it's resonated with you. If I've missed anything, please, please, please do share that. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friends. Mwah. Lots of love. Take care for now.